West Highland Way Day 3. It was a lovely calm night, so I was able to leave the flap open on my duo-maid, which meant when I woke up I was just looking over the waters of Loch Lomond. So today, of course, obviously heading north. Rob Roy's cave should be within a mile. Hopefully I can find that. I never saw Rob Roy's prison yesterday. So I go on beyond that. I'm going to be leaving Loch Lomond and points north after that. I'm ahead of schedule. I'm ahead on my camera battery, so as things stand, I should have plenty of power to get footage of this full trip. 2 days worth of food is gone, which means food weight is reduced by about 30%, and that's no small thing. So at this point, everything is good. So let's get on the trail. A lot of miles to do in the trail today. It's another touring day. So I packed up my breakfast, packed up my lunch. I'm going to pack up my cucumber and watercress sandwiches, eating on the road, and I'll settle down for dinner at the end of the day. Hi, I believe I'm at Rob Roy's cave. This might not be it specifically, but it's in this rock formation. I think if you go down to the water, there's probably a different entrance. I'm not going to climb down there unless on the other side I find an easier path. I'm just not going to take the chance when I'm here by myself. I think I'm going to take a look around. I think I said it was about a mile from my camp to Rob Roy's cave. Well, that was wrong. The early morning light, I just couldn't read the map all that well. It's actually more about closer to 4 miles. And you can see this is approaching at the very south side of it. There's no way I'm going to walk down there on my own. And perhaps if there is a front entrance, they accessed it via boat. Nope, not going to walk down there either. Notice I have to walk down because that's the West Highland Way right there. There we go. That confirms my suspicions. Rob Roy's cave. I don't know why they didn't have a sign from the south end, but I suppose the south end has that tricky descent. This one is built for that. Oopsie daisy. Okay, it cut out for a moment as I had to change the memory card. There's really not a whole lot here to hide in. There's various alcoves, but I guess there's enough hiding from soldiers, the authorities, other clans. I'm sure Rob Roy was not the only person who used this spot. And around that bend there, maybe there's a larger cave. I'm not going to walk over there. Another footbridge over another stream. You can hear the water, so there might be a little bit of a waterfall. Let's take a look. I almost walked by this little fella without seeing him. One of the wild goats, feral goats. I don't want to bother him. He looks pretty happy on his stoop though, so I'll give him a minute or two. Whoa, wait a minute. Can you see them up there? A bunch of wild goats. I'll just pass through without annoying them. here's the dune buyer, Bothy, kind of a well-known one for walkers on the trail. It's not even noon. I have no intention of stopping there. Still, I thought I would just get a shot of it. Okay, saying goodbye to Loch Lomond. It is truly lovely. Alright, it's 1 p.m. Been going 5 hours now, so this is the time I'll stop for half an hour, have shoes and socks off, air out the feet, let them dry out a bit. Actually, they're just a little bit damp, they're not bad, and honestly I'm not all that tired. It's just I found it's a good practice to just stop in the middle of a day when I have these long hikes. I'm just past Benglis, and to my right is the River Fallick. I didn't name it. It's spelled differently anyways. Just a little ways ahead, a few miles, was my designated third night camping area. I'll go by that for a ways. I've picked up my pace a fair amount since leaving the constant up and downs and the rocky trail of Lomond. There's been some ascents and descents, but they've been far more gradual. So making good time, gonna stop, hydrate, have some of my lunch, and I gotta sit still for half an hour. It's not easy to do that. One of the reasons I use my watch, just make sure I do it. I try to be smart about it. Some coos. First ones I've seen in the Highlands. I think I'll show you this vista. We're going to be looking directly into the sun, so I might not be able to make a whole lot out. And just ignore the power lines. I can't believe it. Here it is, the official halfway point of the West Highland Way. Some people rest in Crenlarick. I'm actually going to go forward this way, maybe about an hour more. Wow, where it says Crenlarick Crossroads, first line, that paragraph down there, Crenlarick is the halfway point on the West Highland Way, an excellent place to rest aching legs and restore spirits. I've taken enough of my pack and I am going to rest for a few minutes, but then I'm going to move on a little further. Alright, so I saw my schedule today. I should be talking about my clothing for my gear talk. I'm basically going to do top to bottom. I'm going to be pretty quick about it because honestly I'm just tired. With sunglasses, my eyes are sensitive to sunlight, so I like wrap around with a North Face Sahara hat, nice and light, breathes. It's got the flaps go down if there's insects or too much sun. This is the Sierra Designs short sleeve polo. It's polyester, so it stinks, but it's durable, it's well made. I think it looks good, it's comfortable, and it dries quickly. I've got to unpack my icebreaker hoodie. That's wool. That's that gray one you see me doing, and sometimes if it's just a little bit cool as I'm going, you know, I already had the long sleeve on, but sometimes I can just put that hood up right over this hat. Let's see, another long sleeve shirt. This is the Ex Officio Halo. Kind of a snap down shirt, long sleeve, and it's treated, factory treated with permethrin. This also breathes well and dries quickly. My long pants. These are the Columbia Royce Peak pants. These were not factory treated with permethrin. I just bought the spray and I treated it with permethrin. So also insects. This has insect repellent on it. Oh, forgot about this. This is the REI quarter zip 100-weight fleece. Very similar to the North Face one that's been out for a long time. This is a great fleece. It's lightweight and the price is a little bit more warm. I'll be putting this on fairly soon. I almost always hike in shorts unless there's too much sun. The brambles are there, too many insects, but my preference is for shorts. These are the Solomon float shorts. Dirty Girls gaiters, not so much to keep me clean and dry, but just to keep little rocks, pebbles, sand out of the shoe. Underneath, I have the Darn Tough. I think they're the Vermont socks. I love these. I also love the Defeat Woolliator. I find these are just a little bit more durable, so that's why I chose these for this trip. The Defeat Woolliators are durable, and they do dry faster, and that is important, but this time I chose the durability. These, I should put my foot up, I think. Dirty Girls gaiters, Darn Tough socks. The La Sportiva Bushido trail runners. I tried on a few trail runners, and you know, I got a low volume foot, and these just fit perfectly. In fact, for a long time I hiked with the insoles that came with them. A couple trails I was on, like Pratt Lake up in the Cascades, going over some of the scree, I was feeling the rocks a little more than I wanted to, so I did get Superfeet, the orange Superfeet insoles, and I have them in there. But I think, oh, I didn't get everything, hold on. All packed up, I'm not going to unpack it. This is the Sierra Design ultralight trench raincoat. It's about 11 ounces. It is not Gore-Tex. I am definitely in that school where I do not take Gore-Tex on a long hike. I mean, Gore-Tex, it is my clothing of choice for raincoats and rain pants. If I'm walking around the city, like later this trip I'll be into Edinburgh, I like Gore-Tex for that reason, not for hiking. It will wet through and it takes forever to dry. This I liked. I was intrigued with the Cagoule that Sierra Designs came out with. The one last year weighed about 6 ounces. They had to change that. I'm guessing it probably wasn't waterproof or not. It was coming through somewhere, and that weighs about 9 ounces. For the 2 ounces difference, I wanted the convenience of a zipper, so I got this one. These are long, so I have rain chaps, Sil Nylon rain chaps from Mount Laurel Designs. And finally, I'm not going to unpack it just yet. This is also Sierra Designs. This is the dry down hoodie. I think it's 800 fill. With this, actually I used this several times. Hanging out, doing some fly fishing on Yakima River. I mean, out there at night it gets cold. Fantastic, love it, and it also doubles as my pillow. I think that's it for my clothing. Okay, worst segment of the day. Don't worry, I'm pretty much skipping it today. I just started thinking of, was known evil is better than the unknown evil? Question answered is better than unanswered. that got me off on a tangent, and another tangent, and another, and so on. And eventually started thinking about certain factors about gas, flatulence. It amused me for quite some time, but I'm going to spare you all of that. That's it. Worst segment of the day, done. Okay, West Highland Way Day 3 wrap-up. I can't think of any dumb way to rank it. It was another fantastic day. I did a lot of miles. In fact, I'm tired. I really don't want to think about that just yet. But saw Rob Roy's cave, saw the wild goats, ran into some Highland coos, made it to the halfway point, and I put another couple of miles under my belt just for good measure. So yeah, a fantastic day. That's it. I'm done. I'm tired. Thanks for watching.